Hello, stamping friends. This is Sharon Armstrong. I want to welcome you to my 6-card series doing Christmas cards in October. And the stamp set that we use to make this card and then 5 others is called Bright and Beautiful. And if you get it in a clear mount version, then you will get two containers that has all the stamps in there. It is in the Stampin' Up! Holiday Mini Catalog. Let me show you the front, okay? So if you don't have this yet, let me know and I can get you one. The stamp set is on page 25 and it is available in the wood mount or the clear mount, like I mentioned. Also in the annual catalog on page 231 are the framelits that match it. And these are for the big shot. And so you can see that you get all sizes of the star framelits. And for this series, I recommended that you get these. However, if you did not, then you can cut these stars out with scissors. It's not horrible. The framelits just make it a lot easier. Okay, the other thing that I recommended is that you use an embossing powder and a heat tool to heat set the metallic inks. The Encore inks stay wet a long time. How long? Maybe a day. I don't know. They just will smear if they're not dry really good. So I recommended that you use clear embossing powder and a heat tool. And so I wanted to demonstrate real quickly that all my samples that you'll see on the cards are done with the clear. But I thought, oh, it might be kind of fun just to play with the silver just to see if it looks any different and all of that. So I'm just going to take one of the stamps. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, if you choose the clear mount version, make sure that you have the blocks that go with it, like the stars. Some of the stars take the really big block, like this is the largest one. So you're going to want to make sure that you have those blocks if you go with this option. Now, these stamps are pretty big that I'm using. So I want to take my ink and ink it up upside down. Okay. And then I'm just going to stamp and press. Okay. All right, so then I'm going to pour the clear embossing powder. By the way, if I wasn't using white paper, I would have used the Embossing Buddy. Any of the darker papers, the powders really show up. They will stick due to the static. The Embossing Buddy takes the static out of your, and I always am very generous. Okay, so I'm just going to tap that off into there and then set that aside. And now we're going to heat it up. And you want to heat it about 1 inch away. And I move my hand like you can see. So when it starts to get shiny, move on to the rest of the stamped image. There, now we're all done. And I'm just going to hold these two up and just see, there is a little bit of a difference. The star that has the silver is a little bit brighter, I guess. And then the one that just has the clear. So this is really pretty. So whichever one you have on hand will work. But again, I highly recommend you heat setting that ink because it will smear. All right, so let's talk about this card right here. First of all, we're going to take the big shot and we're going to use the star embossing folder. And I'm just going to take the folder and go down about, what is that, 3/4 of the way? Now, as part of my class that you signed up for, this will be embossed for you when you get your kit because it did not require you to purchase it when you placed your order to get this free class. Okay, so now for the sake of the video, I went ahead and stamped and embossed my sentiment because I didn't want to take up more time to make this card. But you can see the reason why I didn't go all the way down is because you need room to stamp the sentiment. All right, so the other thing that I like to do, and you will get the stamping diagram in your instructions, your PDF, I like to stamp and get everything all cut out and get it ready. And that's not just for the videos, that's for making the cards. It really does make it quick and easy. All right, so I'm going to put dimensionals on the back side of this layer. Oh, we just need, oh well, we just needed one, but that's okay, 2 went. And you're going to layer this on your card base. Okay, so what you're going to get in your kit is a piece of embossed Whisper White and your card base, and then you're just going to do the stamping here and emboss, and then you're going to attach the dimensionals, and then I'm going to layer this right here. Okay, and then like I said, I already have my star, so I want to go ahead and put some dimensionals on this, and I'll just need 4. Okay, so I'm just going to do this at an angle. The other item in your kit will be these fun little snowflakes. I love these. They are called All Is Calm snowflakes, and they're really, really fun. Now you will notice that there is a little doohickey, I don't know what to call it, but it's so that you could run a piece of twine through there or be able to hang it on something, okay, like that, like a little embellishment. However, I decided that I didn't want that for this card, and so, oops, wrong scissors. Let me talk if I got the right ones. Sorry, I'm using my other crafting scissors. Just gonna give that a good snip, and there you go. Cuts off pretty easily, all right? So I'm gonna add this on with a dimensional as well. And there's 2 sides to this. I like the side where you can see the black lines. You may not. You may want to use the other side. Totally up to you. Okay, so I'm going to put that right there. Now, you can see my white dimensional through there, but I wanted it up. I wanted that depth. So, how to solve that problem is take my snips, go underneath a rhinestone, and then put it right there. And there you have your card. I hope you enjoyed. Come back for video number 2.